and I'm on the tour bus with New Politics. Guys, you guys just got done rocking the stage, Bunbury 2014.
Yes.
Yes, incredible. What a crowd.
Yeah, it was amazing. But you guys had a lot of high energy up there.
Yeah,
you guys just vibing off the crowd?
I think we do that for sure, but we always, our first show was like that. We just want to give people a good time, and that makes us have a good time. We just think an energetic band.
Yeah, energy to say the least. I mean,
But it definitely helped that the crowd,
Absolutely.
it was packed and it was like, everyone was going along.
yeah, you guys were rocking. You guys were doing backflips. Where
I think I almost fainted once. I was like standing on my head and I was like, okay, I think you need to breathe, David. I was like, okay.
where did these dance moves come from?
Just, I just always have been sort of into like sort of the urban culture of punk and hip hop. I love it. I used to do street shows and had a crew and all that. I just kind of took it with. It was something we did on our first shows and it really worked. So we just kind of have been taking it with ever since.
Definitely, I was watching. I was jamming out, dancing with you guys as much as I could. You know. Get down. Now you guys have been on the road like non-stop. You're just touring with Paramore and Fall Out Boy, and you're about to be on the road with Bad Sons and Some Kind of Wonderful, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You guys are non-stop. What's it like being on the road constantly on the go?
I think at this point, it's awesome. You don't think about it that much anymore.
No, it's like summer camp.
It seems like you guys are living it up. I definitely want to touch on A Bad Girl in Harlem. What was it like when you guys were creating this and working on this album?
Well, it was I think that one was a struggle for sure.
I think that was a direct reflection of what we were going through in our lives. Moving here, the culture shock, and adapting and trying to puzzle it all together. When all, in all seriousness, it was just simplicity when it came down to it, and it was just a matter of just expressing and kind of living out what we were going through, which was some pretty hard times. But the product, or like the outcome of it, became incredible for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Kept us busy now for 2 years. We haven't had a break since. And we're ready. I mean, we're so into this, and we've found something that we love. That it's been so inspiring that we're ready to just put more music out. We're just like, no, we don't want to break. Let's just go. Let's just go. This is all we want to do: write songs and tour. Like that. For us, that's magic. That's like
absolutely.
That's like the definition of our life.
Let's touch base on Harlem. This is one of these songs that you're talking about that you created during this time period, right?
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys were writing that song and creating that? What was the process like?
It was awesome. Yeah. I don't think it really hit us till like we got like final. I mean, we thought it was cool, but we like all our stuff. It's like we really put our heart and soul into everything. Even when something sounds completely ridiculous, we're like, we'll always see like the good in it. So like, but that one was cool. It had something you could recognize. It had an element of music you could recognize. I think it was a good bridge of our first album and this album. It was balanced, and then it had like a funny, romantic story of an experience in Harlem. It's like an adventure or whatever you call it. So, and like all of that put together with the riff and sort of us just fooling around and doing music for the fun of it, which kind of was really like the lesson learned in this, is like just going back to the core, just writing to write, because there's no formula, there's no nothing. It's art, it's just. But it's
writing is so fun, but it's also I actually, after that process of writing the last album, I didn't even think melody for almost 3/4 of the year. I was so like
Drained.
It's tough.
So I'm so proud of the album.
Right, absolutely, as you should
But
be.
it was also like it was the best of the best that ended up in the album. But it was such a hard process.
And now you guys are kind of starting that process again while you're on the road.
Well, actually, like when that album was done and we started touring and Harlem started taking off, everything became so easy. I mean, we were still in shitty conditions, and weren't really making money, but like just statistically looking around, like opening our social media and seeing that the fans were coming, going to shows and people started singing the songs, like all these sort of things that kind of make our life enjoyable, that acknowledgement and all those sort of things made that first rough, like half a year or 6 months so easy. It went by so quick, and there was so much positivity that it was just like, it really like put everything in the right perspective, and we were like, you know, it really inspired us. And one thing I know is like, at the same time, we were like, we don't want to go through that process, so let's just write every day. So even though we didn't write songs or get into production or go deeply into it, you know, we would always sit on the guitar and try some ideas and just have small things, even if there was one good thing we could have and build around something, or, you know, it was like we, like, and now we're really inspired. Now we're just like, boom.
So do you have some tracks in the can now, or you don't know like where they're gonna go? Or
oh, absolutely.
We like within.
I think we're up at like almost 30.
Totally.
Just since this tour, basically.
I mean, demos. You know, like ideas and demos.
Right. No, I follow.
We're just going for it, and I think it's like alternative music is really fun nowadays because you have probably for the first time in quite a few years, since the 90s maybe, it's a huge part of the pop scene. You know, what comes out of alternative has a big chance of actually making it to pop.
When could fans potentially expect a new track from someone to come out or anything? Do you have any plans for that?
Yeah, I think we're trying to for the fall. Yeah, we're gonna try and legitimately write an album while on tour, so we don't take any time. Just practice.
Well, there you have it. We have something to look forward to in the fall potentially. We don't have any names or anything like that, right?
No,
all right.
We're really in the beginning stages, but we will be out on tour. We're doing a headline tour across America, I think it's 40 cities in a period of like a month and a half, 2. Yeah, something like
so you'll be able to catch New Politics in your city very soon with some kind of wonderful, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right on. Well, guys, New Politics, thanks so much for talking to us at Ground Sound.
Thanks for having us.
Get some rest. You guys are workhorses. Thank you.
What's up? We're New Politics, and you are watching Ground Sounds.
Yeah.